Hello everyone. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Melanisha and this is just homesteading. My garden plan is done. It's been done for probably at least a month now, and I told myself that I wasn't going to be buying any seeds. And here we are. I get catalogs in the mail, I browse through the websites. So I did order a few things, and I thought that I would do a quick video just to show you what I bought. So the first thing, and I have everything right here, is a new calendar / planner. I am a paper person. I love being able to feel what I'm writing on. I haven't really switched over to using my computer more for the gardening. So I got this one off of Amazon. It was inexpensive, but it's great to be able to keep track of your garden year to year. I use these, I keep notes in them. I mark down when I start seedlings, when I plant something out into the garden, and it really helps you keep track of your growing time, when something started, when you should be harvesting, or anything else that you want to be able to remember, year to year. It also will help you see your progress, right? So if the first year you grew 10 pounds of potatoes and then the next year you realize that you've grown 20 pounds of potatoes, so it's great. And it also will show you that maybe the year before you did really well, and then this year not so much, right? Because we can't control Mother Nature, and sometimes it's a good year for cucumbers and sometimes it's not, and there's nothing that we can do about that. So finding a way, and whatever works best for you, to keep track of your garden season, what you're growing and how they are growing, is beneficial. So we'll start with, so this package is from Refining Fire Chilies. I've ordered from them before. Their seeds have good germination rates, and they've always been true to seed for me. And they have sweet peppers to extremely hot peppers. This year I got mostly sweet peppers. They come in these little packages. This is the sweet apple, I believe it's pronounced Cambay. We have Sugar Rush Red, that's a hot pepper. The giant Anacagua pepper. So some of these I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce, but they looked really nice in the picture. This is another sweet pepper. The UFO Doma Large, I believe, is a hot pepper. The Thunder Mountain Longhorn. So this is one that I've grown, I want to say maybe the past 2 or 3 years. And I just love how long these get and how beautiful they look in the garden, and they taste great too. The Big Bang is a new one for us. This one is a sweet pepper. The orange Lesia pepper. So last year was the first time that we grew the red version of this, and it is an amazingly sweet pepper. I couldn't get the orange Lesia pepper seeds last year because they were sold out. And then also a habanero sweet yellow pepper. And some of these are freebies because I only ordered 6 different types of peppers, and they gave me 8. So they gave me 2 free seeds, which is really nice of them. So yeah, that's them. And this isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. This is just someone that I've ordered from before, and I like their seeds. And nothing in this video is sponsored. These are just, I like the seeds. So this one, so you can see the pretty packaging. Some of you might know where this is from. But this is Baker Creek. Again, this is someone that I have ordered from before. And their peppers, they're not their pepper seeds, but their seeds in general do well. Grow true to seed. They give you freebies. And, you know, if for some reason there's something that you buy and it has a low germination rate, they will actually overpack your little pouch and give you extra seeds to accommodate for that. So here's one of the free seeds. And I've never actually heard of this before. So I ordered the Aji Mango. This is a hot pepper. Scotch Bonnet. I love these. They taste really good. Rainforest Chili is a new one. And I do love their packages. So I will say the one thing about Refining Fire Chili's packages is, you know, you don't get the picture, you don't get the instructions. They have good seeds, so you know you kind of balance them out. This is the Garangang pepper. This is also a new one. And again, some of these I have no idea how to pronounce, but look how cool they look. This is the Cushaw squash. This is a new one for us. So in everything you see that I'm showing you, unless it's a free seed, I do plan to find a spot for them in my garden this year. Dragon tongue bean, this is a repeat for us. My children absolutely love this. These get big, they're beautiful, and they taste great, and they also can well. So, and actually, sometimes I have trouble finding these seeds, so I need to do a good job this year of saving seeds. Here's another free seed. It's a tiny bok choy. We might grow this one this year. I love bok choy. The bunnies got to it last year, so hopefully I can get my fence finished. And when I say finished, I need to finish putting those landscape nails in them so that way the bunnies can't go under the fence. The Rampicante, I've never grown this one before. This one, what's his name? James Prigioni. He has a YouTube channel. He always raves about this one, and then he also raves about the Suyo long cucumber. So I got both of these this year to try because he mentioned them and I think in multiple videos. So we're trying these this year. Korbachi is a repeat for us. Again, this is a beautiful pepper. We've grown this one probably the last 3 or 4 years. My children eat these right out in the garden. These are extremely long sweet peppers. So yeah, I've been growing them. The flavor is great, and again, my children love them. So if my children love them, they make it into the garden every year, no matter what. This is the Sapporo Giant Cabbage. Again, I just think it's cool looking, and I haven't grown a giant cabbage, so maybe this is my year. The Criolla de Cocina. You know, this might be another one that James Prigioni mentioned in his video. I haven't grown this one before, but I'm looking forward to it. I have some Lescia peppers. I actually thought I took these out of my cart because I still have seeds left over from last year from Refining Fire Chilies, but I didn't, and since we like this pepper, I'm not mad about it. We have the Kolb's Gem Watermelon, is that it can produce a melon as large as 130 pounds. So again, me trying to grow extremely large fruits and vegetables. white scallop squash. This is another squash. Again, it looked really cool to me, so I grabbed it. And then the flat white or pumpkin. Our pumpkins did not do well last year, so we're hoping for a better crop this year. And I know where some of the squash and pumpkins are going, but I still would really like to get some in that. So if you watch the quick tour of my garden, there's a back section that stays really muddy, and sometimes it can be hard to get water to that section of the garden, so the plants don't always do as well. But it's the perfect spot to be able to grow squash because there's really nothing else up there. So it would give them the space that they need to just vine out all over the place. Next, I have I ordered a new $100-gallon grow bag, and I'm not gonna take it out of the package. Again, if you go and look at the quick tour of my garden video, you'll see one of these set up in the garden. Last year we grew our sweet potatoes in there and they did really well, so I grabbed another one. And actually the price was cheaper this year than it was last year, and I got this off of Amazon. I don't remember what brand it is, but they have a bunch of different kinds and they all work about the same. But these, with them being so large, just make sure you put it where you would like it to go, because once you fill it with soil, you're not moving it. And lastly, so this is a company that I have not ordered from before. I actually had never heard from them until they sent me a catalog in the mail. This is from, it's RH Shumways, so SHUMWAYS. And they had a few cool things on their website, so I decided to place an order. And since I've never ordered from them before, I don't know if their seeds have a good germination rate. I don't know if their seeds grow true to seed. But I can let you know once I get seeds started. So we got some carrots. These are the early Corliss or Nantes carrots. Giant Pascal celery. Early cluster and or Russian cucumber. And this is, I mean, you can't see that, but this packet is extremely full, so that's great. We have lemon squash, the giant Argonaut hybrid squash. So this is just a really large butternut squash. So again, me out here trying to grow large fruits and vegetables. So this one is absolutely getting planted this year. Actually, all of these are. My plan is to find a spot in the garden and get all of these out there, in addition to what I have already planned to grow. This is the Thelma Sanders sweet potato squash. And these are, except for the lemon, these are winter squashes. I would like to put up a bunch of winter squash this year, and that's why I'm growing so many. The Moon and Stars yellow watermelon. I didn't even realize that Moon and Stars had a yellow version. We bought yellow watermelons from 2 of our local farmers last year, and they were amazing. So I am hoping to grow yellow watermelons of my own. And hopefully they do well, but if not, you know, there are local farmers where we can go buy some. The Kosek hybrid kohlrabi. My 6-year-old specifically loves kohlrabi. We grew some last year. This is not this kind, but this is supposed to be more of a giant kohlrabi, and you guys see a theme here. um, so yeah, just looking forward to this. Like I said, we like kohlrabi. My son loves it, and I think he'll be really excited if we're able to grow a giant one. Dill's Atlantic Giant Pumpkin. Again, this will hopefully be the year of giant fruits and vegetables. Here's a mini mix of pumpkins. So these are the tiny ones. I believe there are, I think, there's Jack B. Little in here, the little white pumpkins, and there's one more, but I don't remember what it is. So these would be little pumpkins that, you know, we could place around for decoration, that my children can paint as a craft. And then these are 2 free seeds. So I didn't know that they gave out free seeds. So they gave me Giallo de Summer tomato. I've never heard of that, so I'll have to check their website to see what it's about. And then they also gave me a Table King squash. So I actually know what that is. I've never grown it. But it's nice that they gave me a squash because I ordered a bunch of squash from them. So I think they might have chosen a free seed that they thought I would like. So I appreciate that. So yeah, so that is everything that I ordered. I have no plans on ordering any other seeds this year, but we will see if I actually stick to that. I haven't gotten any other catalogs in the mail. I haven't been searching the garden websites, the seed websites, or anything like that. But I'm really excited to get the garden season going. It's actually supposed to be 64 degrees in my area today, and we are in February. I'm in zone 6B, so right now it should be cold. It should not be 64 degrees, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to enjoy the weather. I'm going to get my seeds started. And I mean, that's basically it. So let me know if any of these sound interesting to you, if you've grown any of these before, if you have any tips or tricks to get them growing good, especially for squash. Like if you have a lot of tips and tricks for winter squash, you know, I think I've read that they're heavy feeders. They need lots of water. So if you grow squash and you grow it well, please, you know, feel free to share whatever information you have in the comments. It would benefit me, and it could also benefit someone else who's watching and who may not be as experienced in growing squash as you are. One thing that I do grow well, and I could probably grow them with my eyes closed, are peppers. So we love all types of peppers. I grow from sweet to extremely hot, and it's just I can grow them. You know, they can be stressed. They don't always need to be watered. And let me not jinx myself, right? I'll say I can grow peppers in my sleep, and then this year will be a terrible year for peppers. But we're gonna think positively, hope for the best, and I have a lot of seeds to start. So for those who haven't seen the garden tour video, my garden is about 5,000 square feet. It's still a work in progress, so not all of my raised garden beds are in. Not all of my fencing has been tacked down. You know, there are areas in the garden that are very muddy, that are very prone to weeds. So yeah, I'm working on it. And eventually it will be exactly how I want it. But for now, it is what it is. We're going to use it as it is because, you know, as I said in my very first video, we're looking for progress and not perfection. So if I have seeds, if I have the space, I will plant, and that's it. So thank you for watching. I've got to the point where I'm rambling because I love the garden. I love to garden. I love to be outside, and I cannot wait to get out there this year. So again, if you've been here before, thank you for watching. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stay. This is just homesteading, and until next time, you have a great day.